بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Our program is Secrets of Fasting. This is Dr. Tariq Rashid. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We started in the last episode some of the precedences of Ramadan, the surpluses and the benefits of Ramadan. Also in this episode we'll continue with the surpluses and the benefits of Ramadan. So the third one is actually all during the day and night you are in total ta'ah, you are with God, either praying, fasting, taraweeh, reading Al-Quran. All of these is a surplus from God in this holy month. And patience is one of the other most important values after piety that is increased in Ramadan. And actually Ramadan increases your patience because you are now patient from eating, from drinking, from harming people, from saying nonsense and all of these issues. So alayhi salatu wassalam said, الصوم نصف الصبر والصبر نصف الإيمان وربع الإيمان هو في الصوم فربع الإيمان هو في الصوم. Now, which means that our Prophet Muhammad said that fasting is actually half patience and patience is half faith or belief. So quarter of belief is during fasting. So practicing fasting is again a surplus from God to all of us. Also it's a benefit عليه الصلاة والسلام. There is a hadith قدسي كل حسنة بعشرة أمثالها إلى 700 ضعف إلا الصيام فإنه لي وأنا أجزي به. In this al-hadith al-Qudusi from God, each merit you do is for 10 or 700 times given or gaining, except fasting. It's for me and I will give the credit for people who fast Ramadan. And this is a high credit from God to all Muslims who practice fasting. عليه الصلاة والسلام said, والذي نفسي بيده لخلوف فم الصائم أطيب عند الله من ريح المسك. And also our Prophet said that the smell of the mouth of people who are practice fasting is better than the best misk on earth. This is appreciating from God to the people who practice fasting. Also our Prophet Muhammad said the following عليه الصلاة والسلام للجنة باب يقال له الريان لا يدخله إلا الصائمون. There is a special port or door in heaven. This is only for people who practiced fasting, and this door or port is called Ar-Rayyan. It's a special door from which all fasting Muslims will go through this door in Al-Jannah. Also للصائم فرحتان فرحة عند إفطاره وفرحة عند لقاء ربه. So the people who practice fasting, they are happy for two reasons. One reason, when they now start eating al-iftar, so they do the fasting and now they are supporting their bodies, so they are not going into hunger more. This is one of the happiness. The other, when they meet God, actually the highest level of happiness is this type of happiness. Our Prophet Muhammad said also عليه الصلاة والسلام نوم الصائم عبادة. And even when you are fasting and you are sleeping, you are in this case in al-ibadah, you are obeying God. Even your sleeping is a surplus and benefit for us. عليه الصلاة والسلام قال إذا دخل شهر رمضان فتحت أبواب الجنة وغلقت أبواب النار وصفدت الشياطين ونادى مناد يا باغي الخير أقبل ويا باغي الشر أقصر. Which means when Ramadan comes, the doors and ports of heaven are opening for people to practice this important pillar of Islam, and Jahannam and fire وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ is closed and the devil is actually under prison. So whenever you want or whoever want al-khair and the advantage, you can go and approach. It's the holy month that is opening for all people who want to practice fasting and gain benefits and credit in this life that we live, so going to heaven inshallah fil Jannah. قال عليه الصلاة والسلام إن الشيطان يجري من ابن آدم مجرى الدم فضيقوا مجاريه بالجوع. And this is again by fasting. Even if not fasting during Ramadan, our Prophet said that devil is always there trying to affect the human being. So in order to stop this, fasting will prevent a shaitan from affecting you. Now, also, what are other precedences of fasting in Ramadan is Ramadan will clarify you. We will remove hate, we remove antagonism from ourselves. Purity is there. So عليه الصلاة والسلام قال صوم شهر الصبر وثلاثة أيام من كل شهر يذهبن وحر الصدر, which means our Prophet Muhammad recommend that once we go for the holy month of Ramadan fasting and 3 days in each month, which is usually what we call Siyam al-Tatawwu', 13th, 14th and 15th, if you practice this, you will have actually clean, relaxed from inside. Your heart will never practice hate or anger from others. So this is one also of the benefits of fasting, that emotionally you are relaxed. You don't have such negative emotions that may affect your attitude, your decisions, or your actions, like hate, anger, worry, depression, and so on. Also, by practicing fasting, it opens welfare, well-being, positivity. Our Prophet Muhammad said, عليه الصلاة والسلام, ألا أدلك على أبواب الخير. This is said to Mu'adh ibn Jabal. قلت بلى يا رسول الله. قال الصوم جنة والصدقة تطفئ الخطيئة كما يطفئ الماء النار وصلاة الرجل في جوف الليل. And in this hadith, our Prophet Muhammad clarified to Mu'adh what are the recommended issues to do. So this you will go by purifying yourself is fasting. Now also, there is a saying which some fuqaha said that this is a weak hadith. However, let's produce it and just introduce it and just comment on it. شهر رمضان أوله رحمة وأوسطه مغفرة وآخره عتق من النار. So in this hadith, the first 10 days of Ramadan is a mercy from God. The intermediate 10 days or the middle days are for forgiving Muslims, and the last 10 days is actually freedom from an-nar. Although this is a weak hadith, but however, it shows how it's important this holy month to follow, because in all of it, there is the mercy, there is the blessing from God, and the prevention of an-nar, prevention of devil from affecting us. But there is a hadith sahih, ولكن لله عتقاء من النار في كل ليلة. For each night in Ramadan, there are people who are free from God, by God from an-nar. And our Prophet Muhammad said, اللهم بارك لنا في رجب وشعبان وبلغنا رمضان. And this is the importance of months and the relation between Ramadan, Rajab, and Sha'ban. It's highly recommended to practice some sort of siyam, fasting, tatawwu' in Rajab and Sha'ban to be prepared for fasting of Ramadan. So Rajab and Sha'ban are also considered two of the positive months in Al-Islam. However, Ramadan is the best. The other surplus or the other precedence of الصيام is in Holy Ramadan is Laylatul Qadr. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر. ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر. تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر. سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. So this is a very important night. It's in Ramadan, and usually it's in the odd numbers of Ramadan, either in the 21st or the 23rd or the 27th of the holy month. So it's one night of the whole age. One night equals 1,000 months, which 1,000 months, if you calculate, it will become 83 years. It's in one night equals your age. So this is again a blessing from God in this month, that there is a one night equals the age, and 1,000 months of praying wa al-ibadat. And in this night, the Quran was from the sky going to our Prophet Muhammad, but then it goes for successive periods. It's not giving once like other religion books like At-Tawrah, Al-Injil, Al-Zabur for Dawood, Suhuf Ibrahim wa Musa. All of these are going to earth one time. However, Al-Quran, it gets from the sky at Laylatul Qadr or Al-Qadr night to the down sky, but it goes on our Prophet Muhammad successively to support him under different conditions. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقال الذين كفروا لولا نزل عليه القرآن جملة واحدة كذلك لنثبت به فؤادك ورتلناه ترتيلا. So all the al-kuffar said that why Quran does not getting to earth as one complete program or one complete book all totally. This is actually to support our Prophet Muhammad in different issues during his life. And now also because of this we have al-i'tikaf. Why do we go for al-i'tikaf? Al-i'tikaf is highly recommended to go for the mosque the last 10 days. In the last 10 days we practice al-i'tikaf, looking actually to celebrate the Al-Qadr night, which is a very important night in Holy Ramadan. Also, one of the most important surpluses of Ramadan is Al-Umrah. So if we do Umrah in Ramadan, this actually equals Hajj. So Umratun fi Ramadan ta'dulu Hijjah. Now, what about as-sadaqat? As-sadaqat in Ramadan, you increase the credit by giving a sadaqah. And Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, وَالَّذِينَ فِي أَمْوَالِهِمْ حَقٌّ مَعْلُومٌ لِلسَّائِلِ وَالْمَحْرُومِ. In this ayah, God said that people who believe in God, they have rights to give from their money to support people who are in need of money. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وأنفقوا مما جعلناكم مستخلفين فيه فالذين آمنوا منكم وأنفقوا لهم أجر كبير. Also God said that people who practice actually giving other people has higher credit with God. Our Prophet Muhammad said also, قال عليه الصلاة والسلام أتاكم شهر رمضان شهر مبارك فرض الله عليكم صيامه تفتح فيه أبواب الجنة وتغلق فيه أبواب الجحيم وتغل فيه مرد الشياطين وفيه ليلة خير من 1000 شهر من حرم خيرها فقد حرم. And this is actually the importance of Ramadan is summarized in this important hadith. So this holy Ramadan is actually heaven open its doors for Muslims, and an-nar is closed, as well as the devil is prisoned, and the importance of Laylatul Qadr is very important. All of this actually is a prophet from our God to people and Muslims who follow and go for fasting. Now, getting back also to the importance of as-sadaqah, قال صلى الله عليه وسلم أفضل الصدقة صدقة رمضان. So he said that the best sadaqah you can do is in Ramadan, because in such a case you double or triple the credit with God. ومن الصدقة إعانة الصائمين. So you can use sadaqah to help other people, because some people cannot find to eat and they are actually fasting. So once we give a sadaqah, we are helping other people who practice fasting, that they can go and eat and break their fasting. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم: من فطر صائما فله مثل أجره من غير أن ينقص من أجر الصائم شيئا. Which means if you help people and you help others to break fast and you provide them with iftar, actually you have the same credit as the as-sa'im, or the one who is practice fasting. Our Prophet Muhammad also said, قال عليه الصلاة والسلام: إنما يرحم الله من عباده الرحماء, which means God will actually look and give mercy to people who care for others. Our God will care for us when we care for all other people. And عليه الصلاة والسلام also said: إن في الجنة غرفا يرى ظهورها من بطونها وبطونها من ظهورها. قالوا لمن يا رسول الله؟ قال: لمن طيب الكلام وأطعم الطعام وأدام الصيام وصلى بالليل والناس نيام. So this is again, عليه الصلاة والسلام said that there are rooms and in Al-Jannah, in heaven, that only for people who care for others, who always pray, for example, at night. So this is the idea of the whole surpluses of Al-Quran. So praying, fasting, sadaqah, all of these are blessing from God during Ramadan. Now, also our Prophet Muhammad, he was very generous, and the most generosity during Ramadan, and this is a direction from our Prophet Muhammad to be generous with people. So in this episode, we have clarified the importance of as-sadaqah, the importance of caring for others. By this, you will actually be supported by God. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is our program, Secrets of Fasting, and this is Dr. Tariq Rashid.